Hey, Star Surfer, welcome in. I'm your master cosmologist and the head cheerleader to the stars, here with an energy forecast for you today, as well as tapping into the energy of the new moon in Taurus, which happens in about 12 minutes here as I sit down to record. The new moon happens at 7 degrees of Taurus. And the Earth is at 7 degrees of Scorpio. The Earth at 7 degrees of Scorpio is an honorary Halloween. This is actually more Halloween than Halloween itself because the Earth is closer to the relevancy, the topic of dead things. The things that Scorpio covers, actually. Scorpio's territory, Scorpio's realm, the dirt. It's posthumous. It's things that have turned to soil. Worms and creepy crawlies. There is a sense of seeing a ghost. It's probably you seeing yourself in a manner you haven't seen yourself in millennia. Neptune is at 0 degrees 59 minutes of Aries, which is doing a last minute safety inspection. It's performing a safety check on the vehicle to make sure that you don't go getting yourself into harm's way or putting your body into situations that feel chaotic, unsafe. Yeah, just disturb your peace, essentially. Shutting that down real hard. It's aspecting Sedna in a square with Sedna. Just putting a finalization on when your body says no, the head has to concur. The head can't argue any longer and go against the body. If the body vetoes the situation, if it says nah, then it's a no. I'm called to the bottom of the Oracle deck. I'm working with Kawaii Tarot and Animal Kin Oracle. I also set a couple cards aside yesterday that fell out for today. So we will look at that in just a second. Let's see what we've got on the bottom. We've got Jaguar, Intention, a beast coming out of the shadows that you haven't seen in a long time. Beast mode. I'm hearing beast mode. It's like the beast was caged for millennia and poked at with sticks and mistreated and mishandled, and it figured out a way to release itself. I'm also hearing once a cheetah, always a cheetah. Once a cheetah, always a cheetah, which is interesting because the first card up on deck here is the Justice card. You were released. The abusers, users, and losers were sentenced. They were picked up and they're embarking for their sentence to serve time. What else do we have? We've got 10 of Cups, Page of Cups, and the Magician in reverse. The big surf's up here. One of the words I've been hearing all day is embarkation and disembark. Embark and disembark. Some are landing on the shores of sanctuary and some are landing on the shores of hell. It's like Alcatraz. This energy is arriving on Alcatraz. Okay. Some of us get our 10 of Cups and some are landing in their cage. It's like It's interesting because there's orca in here, and I keep talking about free willy, and I also keep feeling this injustice of humans putting orcas into an aquarium on display. This to me feels like prison in the form of an aquarium. It's the same as an aquarium being a prison cell to an orca, is the read I'm getting here. 7 degrees is Pisces, so we've got seeing a ghost with the earth at 7 Scorpio, that Halloween energy. That would be a spirit. That would be a pure, straight up spirit, a ghosty. And then 7 degrees of Taurus. Is a reformation. It's a reformation because it's Taurus plus Pisces. So what ground you stood on, what your makeup was previously is being converted. If you were good, now you're going bad. If you were bad, and I'm just using these terms very loosely, and this is much more complicated, then you're going good, essentially. There's a conversion. And then with the Magician in reverse, it does have an underworld quality to it. All is perfect in the underworld. All is perfect in the underworld. You'll be hanging for a while. I also get with these cards, with this combination, this triple combo here, he whispered, you cannot withstand the strength of the storm. And she whispered back, I am the storm. You thought you could do this? Nah, nah. This is the orchestration of order out of chaos, this card. She made order out of complete chaos. She alchemized that situation. The Justice card does show different shores, arriving at different shores. Basically, 2 destination points being arrived at. Some are disembarking. Well, there's an embarkation. How do I want to say it? Actually, let me think this through. Yeah, I just feel like there's a disembarkation for this crew to arrive at Paradise Island, and there's a embarkation for a whole bunch of mofos to head on over to Alcatraz. There's a sense too, like your spots have been revealed, your true spots have been revealed. I'm wearing a purple jaguar top too. What else? How funny. Cat mystery. And the card is half black and half white. First thing, we have the most emblematic Halloween animal. Well, one of the most, I'll say. A black cat. Something here about bad luck and good luck. Fortunes changing. And the card is mystery. Let's get another tarot card on that. Why is mystery here? Ace of Wands in reverse. There's a sense of ta-da, and also, how do they do that? How do they do that? Against all odds. Against all odds. This reads as kitchen witch magic thrown up against you to try to put you out. But not only did it not kill you, it made you stronger. It alchemized you and made you an OG beast that nobody wants to fuck with anymore. Kapow. Ooh, whoa, 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 whoa. Sometimes the deck spills so that cards can get turned in reverse, and I just let it do what it wants to do. 8 of coins. This is so cute. I don't remember seeing this card in this deck before. It's a cobbler. I'm hearing I'll be damned, I'll be damned. I actually was driving today and there was a dead beaver in the road. And I felt like he was saying, well, damn. Well, damn. The dam's breaking, you know? This card is Neptune at 1 degree of Aries. There's going to be such a flood of self-love that pours into you. You're going to feel overwhelmed. It's going to feel like the juice is loose, like the love juice is pumping. That which was withheld is going to just flow. And the 8 of coins to me is just there's a sense of the satisfaction of simple work, having a trade, having a profession. It almost reads to me with the Magician in reverse that you have a skill set, you have a talent, you have a genius that had to be suppressed, repressed, buried. And at this new moon, the cat's coming out of the bag. This Ace of Wands, it's not going to be inept, it's not going to be dysfunctional, it's not going to be a flaccid, limp wand. It's going to go. I have the channel of mating connected to the channel of openness and community, so you're just going to get sex jokes from me. That's just how I speak. This is big wand energy. Oh my goodness, this is big wand energy. Big wand energy. Hecka good magic. It's all getting returned to you, baby, because you put in the work and the time, and it didn't look to anybody else like you were working. It didn't look like you were doing a damned thing, but damn, were you working. You were putting in the hours, putting in the time, and it's paid off. He's working on his soul. Oh, boom, right there. He shined his soul. I just feel like I'm gonna end the message there, right there. You are shining. You are a star. You polished your soul. I love it. Are we leaving that there? Yes, we are leaving that there. There's so much more I could bring forth for this. So much that came through this morning, but I'm going to leave it there because that was just too good. That was too good. Okay, everybody. I'll see you on the weekly forecast that I'm publishing soon. Bye.